All right, Shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. Coming at you another lesson, Lord willing, is edifying. Now this gospel of ours, all right, is not open to the masses. We read in 2 Ezra 5:1 that the way of truth shall be hidden, right? And the land shall be barren of faith. Because see, that is the glue that you need to believe Yahawashi. Remember, it says in Hebrews 11 that without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So that is the glue that 2/3 don't have, man. Matter of fact, let's start in the book of Hebrews. All right. Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 2. It says, for unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. See that? So now you can't believe the gospel. Guess what? You're basically slated for death, man. But see, that's the glue that you need for salvation. Right? Having faith and believing the gospel. And 2/3, they don't have faith to believe the gospel. They have to have something tangible. They have to have something in their face to show them this is the right path. Well, the Lord never operated in that way. Okay? The Lord would show certain signs, but for the most part, you had to have faith, man. You know? That's how, again, in Hebrews 11, you know, it was counted for righteousness to Noah, all right? Also Abraham, okay? So you have to have faith, man. But that's why this gospel is hidden unto them. Let's go to 2 Corinthians, I believe. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, yeah, and verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, yeah, it's hidden in plain sight. You know, all the videos, you know, that brothers did last week regarding the mockery, you know, the scornful comments of these so-called black people, all right, because they really black, they void of light, they don't have the understanding, right? That shows you that this gospel is hid, though, you know? All those different videos, you know, the collage that the elder Zaba put together shows us the unbelief of our people. All right? Again, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. See that? They are lost. Now you go into this word lost. Strong's G. Yes, it's a phrase, are lost. Strong's G 622. It says to destroy, to put out of the way entirely. Yeah, 2/3 going to be put out of the way entirely, man. Right? It says to declare that one must be put to death. So when you reject the gospel, this gospel is hid to you, you are lost, and you're basically declaring that you should be put to death, man. You see? But see, it's very important to believe in the words of Yahawashi, man. All right? It's essential. You know, it's required. It's a commandment. Okay? And you can't get away in any other fashion. What's going to say? He that cometh up another way is as a thief. Well, the Lord ain't dealing with thieves and robbers, man. See, you got to come up the right way. You got to believe in the doctrine of Yahawashi, man. Okay? You read in Wisdom of Solomon 1:1, that the Lord is going to show himself to such as do not distrust him. So how do you trust in the Lord? By believing the report. By believing the word, man. All right? Reading Isaiah 53:1. Who have believed our report, and whom has the arm of the Lord revealed. So it wasn't revealed to 2/3, man. That's why they can't come into this council. All right? And without believing the gospel, you won't be saved. Point blank, period. Matter of fact, let's prove that. Let's go to the book of Ephesians, chapter 1. And, in verse 13, it says, in whom ye also trusted, that after ye heard the word of truth. See that? After you heard the word of truth, the gospel of your salvation. See that? In whom also, after that ye believe, ye were sealed with the Holy Spirit of promise. See that? So the ones who believe, all right, believed in that time, man. Those things return back to you now. But you see how critical it is to believe the gospel. Why? Because it's the gospel of our salvation. And 2/3, that's why they ultimately going to die. That's why they ultimately going to be abolished, completely put out the way on this side, man. You know? Let's go to Romans 11. Romans chapter 11 and verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. See that? Yeah, the rest were blinded. The election, the elect is going to obtain this gospel, man. You see? They're going to be able to come into the counsels of Yahawah. They're going to be able to come with simplicity of heart. All right? As we was touching on in the live yesterday, they're not going to be suspicious. All right? You being suspicious of the gospel leads to distrust. You see? And the Lord is not dealing with distrust. The Lord said, have faith, man. You know? Again, what then? Israel have not obtained that which is seeking for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. See? Let's go into this word blinded real quick. Yeah, the scripture say the rest were blinded. It's a phrase, we're blinded. Strong's G 4456. It says to cover with a thick skin, to harden by covering with a callus. Yeah, their mind is what is that, seared with a hot iron. Well, nothing can penetrate a callus, man. Let's say you out there doing a little farm work, you're doing a little raking, a little gardening, and over time you'll develop calluses on the palms of your hand. All right, so much so nothing can penetrate it. Well, that's 2/3 minds, man. Their mind is really wrapped up in the things of this world. It says metaphor, to make the heart dull. See that? You go into that word heart. It's the Hebrew word log, which means your mind. So 2/3 are not sharp at all, man. They can't pick up on the spiritual aspects of the scriptures, which leads them to their suspicion, which leads them to unbelief, which leads them to be lost. You know? Well, they're going to be destroyed, man. You know? Basically declaring that they should be put to death. You see? It says, yeah, that's the point. Yeah. To make the heart dull. So 2/3, they can't come into the council. Why? Because they're not sharp, man. You know? The Lord didn't give them the mental faculty to believe the gospel. You know? In fact, he made it so they wouldn't come into it. Let's go to Isaiah. That's why we need to, man. Thank Yahawashi every day for this truth, man. You know, being able to understand it, being able to digest it, not being offended, you know. Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 9. And he said, Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat. Yeah, that word heart again goes back to the Hebrew word law, which means your mind. And make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. See that? So the Lord don't want them to convert, you know? The Lord don't want them to be healed. That's why, man, to understand this truth, you know, it's a blessing of Yahawashi. Then said, our Lord, how long? And he answered and said, and he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. Right? When the destruction comes, man, they're gonna know it after death by pain. You see? But that's the fate of 2/3, man. Not trusting in the gospel, despising the word, leads to death. See? So I pray this been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Lord willing, coming to you in the lesson. Till the next time I say,